That's it. That's how we're ending the show. No, really, no, seriously, that's how we're ending the show. For real, say psych right now. Say psych right now. What was that? Like, it wasn't as bad as Earthrise, but like, Jesus Christ, man. So yes, this is going to be my review of Transformers Kingdom. This is the third and not really final part of the trilogy of the War for Cybertron trilogy. What? Now, it wasn't as bad as Earthrise or Earthfall, whatever the fuck it was, but it wasn't good either. Like, this really, like, again, this was the same problem with the second season, where it was like, basically what had happened was for season 2 is that they tried to pack so much in 6 episodes. Here, it feels like the same way. I feel like the only one who really had any real balance with the 6 episodes was the first season. Here, it's like... And the other thing is, too, it feels like it ends. Like, it has a proper ending at episode 5, and they just had to tack on an extra episode because, like, why not? Like, we had a proper ending, but we're still going. That's great. No, that's fine. Fuck you. So yes, this is the story, this is the part, Transformers Kingdom is now where we cross over with Beast Wars, but it's a lot different. See, in this timeline, when Optimus took the Allspark off of Cybertron and brought it and shot it off to Earth, the Maximals and Predacon war was a lot different. So now, the Predacons and Maximals are literally, it's a much different war, and the Maximals are losing the war instead of winning it in the previous timeline. Let's just dive right into the Beast Wars stuff, because the Beast Wars stuff, it feels like, you think it would play a bigger part, but really it's superfluous. Like, it really is just there to knock on your nostalgia, your nostalgia boner. Like, it's just there to suck your nostalgia dick. It's really just there. Also, it occurs to me finally, the voice cast really sucks. It really, like, the voice cast for Beast Wars really is garbage. Because, like, I get it. You couldn't, I don't know why you couldn't get David Kaye in here. But yeah, the voice, you could have gotten like, someone who could have this gravitas. But here, Beast Wars Megatron is literally, like, that, like, when the moment he speaks, it's like, he sounds like he should have been Starscream. Or, like, Terrorsaur. Like, that's the kind of voice it sounds more like. And also, like, is it just me, or should have Tigertron and Dinobot switched voice actors? I feel like that was a thing. I feel like that should, like, go back and watch Kingdom and think to yourself, man, it feels more like Dinobot has Tigertron's voice and Tigertron has Dinobot's voice. Like, did anyone else note it? Like, was it just me? Was it just me who thought that? Couldn't have been. So this is a vastly different, and also, why are there so many Scorponoks? Why are Scorponoks now like the new putties? Why is Scorponok a putty? I don't understand. Where's Tarantulas? Where's Terrorsaur? What? Where? They also they also hinted Silverbolt and Quick Strike, nothing there. I mean, I get it. At the end of the day, this is meant to sell toys. I'm well aware. But, like, at the same time, I'm like, who is in charge of anything? I know, like, now I'm starting to really see, like, the writing and how bad it was. Because, again, Rooster Teeth rears its its bad writing head yet again. And here's the, several things. One major one is that, and this bothered me because I was like, Optimus says, if we do not return from this mission, Bumblebee, you will be the leader of the Autobots. And I was like, Ironhide's still alive, dude. Last I checked, Ironhide was the second in command. I understand Bumblebee is a big fan favorite, but he is no leader of the Autobots. Thank you very fucking much. Ironhide's right there, dude. Also, the time travel makes no goddamn sense because we find out that Galvatron and Nemesis Prime, who in here is another herald of Unicron. Yeah, Unicron gets shoehorned really hard in here, and is essentially, like, what they're trying to do. They even say, like, we're trying to change the past, but then when Optimus says, that's what we're trying to do, why are you stopping us? Because then Nemesis says, we're from an alternate timeline, so it doesn't matter. And I'm like, then why did you try to change the past to begin with if you're from an alternate fucking timeline? Like, why does that even matter? If you're going through so much trouble to get the golden disc to like, Megatron, then what are you... What? Then why are you doing any of this? Why are you making it so hard? Shouldn't you be, like, to keep yourself from... You and Optimus from being slaves to Unicron? Like, wouldn't it have made more sense to, like, help them rather than try to shoot them in the foot every time and even stop them? But then it's like, no, we're from an alternate timeline, so that doesn't matter. I'm like, then what was the point of anything? I don't get it. I don't get it. There was also the whole thing of, like, remember when I said earlier that this didn't feel like an ending? Yeah, because they build up Unicron. They're gonna say, like, oh, Unicron's coming. I'm like, wasn't this supposed to be the end of the trilogy? They're not doing any more Transformers War for... Now, it could be a new show. It could be a new 3-part show they'll do some point. But I've heard nothing. I've heard, like, no rumblings. This, like, everyone said this was the definitive end. Like, no one said anything about a Unicron saga. Like, literally... And I don't even know how you do that, because you've literally killed everybody. Like, you find out that everyone on... The whole Cybertron subplot with Alita in the second season, that amounted to nothing, because they're all dead. Shockwave's gone. Skywarp is gone. Well, we all knew Skywarp died, but, like... Jetfire's gone. Elita's gone. Everyone is dead on Cybertron. So now it's only left to a handful of Autobots, Decepticons, and Maximals and Predacons. It's really all that's left of Cybertron. And yeah, they've even said, like, it's going to take ages until we get new Autobots and, new Cybertronians on Earth. I mean, not on Earth, on Cybertron. So, yeah, I don't get any of this. And also, like, it really rushes at the end. And also, like, even when it rushes through the 5 episodes, it then, when we get a kind of ending, it tacks on the end to be like, oh yeah, but Unicron, though. And also, we threw in Galvatron in the second season to do that bullshit golden disc thing. So, here you go, to build up Unicron if we get another season, which I don't know if you do or not. Also, again, like, and just the time travel bothers me. And I've usually been a thing of, well, it's time travel, it's all kind of bullshit to begin with, but I'm like, when you really sit down and think about it, you're like, why? Like, why is Nemesis and Galvatron so dead set on stopping them and changing the past when they're trying to fix it already? Maybe I just missed something, I don't know. Also, I thought it was kind of cute that, they're clearly having Black Arachnia... I already have seen, like, Black Arachnia being shipped with RC and Airazor. I don't know, I thought that was kind of fun. But we all, yeah, I'm kind of, like, that kind of fits Black Arachnia in a way. But yeah, like, also, if you're a fan of Beast Wars Megatron, voice aside, he does nothing. It's literally like, oh, the Maximals and Predacons are here just to give you the nostalgia boner. Because they play no goddamn part. Aside from Dinobot, they're just here to bolster the body count and the numbers. And to sell toys, which, again, I'm aware, it's Hasbro. Their whole fucking point is to sell toys. But, like, at the same time, if you're going to add these characters that everyone knows and loves, then just fucking make them have a point in the show. Because it feels like the only ones who really have any real point are 3 of them. And I'll give you a hint, Megatron ain't one of them. It's really Primal, Dinobot, before he dies, and yeah, Black Arachnia. That's also while I did say that a lot of the voice cast for the Beast Wars characters were pretty bad, I will say that Airazor and Black Arachnia were the best of the two. Like, I did like those two. I did like those two. Yeah. But yeah, I just, like, I don't know why I also like, I don't know why I like the idea of Black Arachnia, like, hitting on RC and Airazor. I don't know why I find that fun. I mean, you couldn't have you couldn't have Bumblebee here, like Bumblebee from Rooster Teeth, but hey, I guess Black Arachnia can be Blake Belladonna now. I don't know. I fully support that ship. I mean, as much as I love her with Silverbolt, I doubt, like, I really like the idea of her and RC being a thing. That's cool. But then again, we may not even get Silverbolt, so who knows? Maybe her and Airazor can be a thing, but she's with Tigatron. Well, maybe she can hook up with RC. I'd actually really like to see that. Anyway, that was just a minor observation. But everyone else, were you a fan of them? Oh, they're here. They're just here to get shot at. Like, Megatron, Beast Wars Megatron, they barely refer to him as Megatron. Like, just call him Galavar. You really like those new IDW comics, so just use his new name. If you don't want to, like, oh, you know, there's already one Megatron here and he has a big gun on his arm. And I'm like, just call him Galavar. And also, Beast Wars Megatron is just simping for Megatron. And I know that was a thing in the past, but it's turned up to 11, like, he's the new Starscream. But a more loyal Starscream, that's the thing. So if you really love Beast Wars Megatron, this is a no for me. Yeah, this was not good. I mean, I would if you were to ask me which I would rather watch, Kingdom or Earthrise, probably this, because this felt like it didn't try to throw everything in the kitchen sink until the last minute, and then teases a new season, but at the end of it all, just fuck it. It's not the worst Transformers thing I've seen. I would still watch this over Bayformers, but like, and a few other animated shows, but this is not the best. Anyway. So if you've seen Transformers Kingdom, what did you guys think of it? Did you guys like it, hate it? And I hate to be negative in this review, but it was not a good ending. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? Like it, hate it, comment below, let me know. And once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.